Welcome to IB.
Alright, welcome back class. So for today, we are going to talk about solving problems involving salaries, wages, benefits, and deductions. Again, this is under general math in the new senior high school curriculum. In this video, we're going to understand the components of salaries and wages. So we need to remember these key concepts. So first things first, we have salary versus wage, overtime pay, gross income, and net income. Let's proceed with the salary and wage. So when we say salary, it is a fixed amount per month. Again, it is monthly. But for the wage, it is based on hours or days worked. So for this one, it is monthly. And for wage, it could be hourly or daily. It depends to the problem or to your employer. Okay, so as you can see here in the table, we have Maria and Joel. And Maria has a type of pay of monthly salary, while Joel has a type of pay of daily wage. So as per rate, the rate of Maria is 30,000 a month, and as for the rate of Joel, it is 610 pesos per day. That is NCR rate, National Capital Region rate as of 2024. So, in the work schedule of Maria, it is fixed monthly schedule that has 22 working days. But as for Joel, he will be paid only when present or working. So actual days work of Joel, it is 20 days. So if we are going to compute the monthly income of Joel, it will be 12,220. And again, this is not fixed. Not fixed. Alright. Now, let's talk about overtime pay. As we all know, overtime pay is an extra compensation for work beyond normal hours. So here in the Philippines, our normal hours of working a day is 8 hours. And the rate of overtime here in the Philippines, in regular working days, it will be 125% of the hourly rate. It means that your regular pay plus 25% extra. That's why it is 125%. Now, what about for the rest days and special non-working days? It will be 130% of the daily rate. So it means that your regular pay plus 30% extra. Again, this is for daily rate, and this is for hourly rate. And it depends if your overtime was being done in the working days or in the rest days and special non-working holidays. Non-working days, rather. So this table, it is the summary of all the rates that we applied here in the Philippines. So in here, regular workday, Beyond 8 hours, the pay rate is 125% of the hourly rate. But if you perform the work during rest days, it is 130% of the daily rate. Same with special non-working holiday. Same. But if your OT happened during a rest day plus special holiday, the daily rate will be 150%. And if you work on the regular holiday, your daily rate will be 200%. Have you heard the word double pay? Yes, it is double pay. That's what we call double pay. But if you not work during the regular holiday, but the employee present prior to holiday, it will be 100% of daily rate holiday pay even if not work. But if you've done your overtime on regular workday or beyond 8 hours, again you will be having 125% of the hourly rate. But if your OT happened on rest day and special holiday, meaning you will be having 169% of hourly rate. Why? 1.3 times 1.3 because you've gained double special days or holidays, which has a 1.30 rate. And for the overtime and regular holiday, it is 2.60. Why? Because as we all know, in regular holiday, you have a double pay already, right? And then you have another overtime. That's why we need to multiply it with 1.3 and we will have 260. Okay, let's recap. Again, regular workday, 1.25. Rest day and special holiday, 1.30. Okay, of the daily rate. Daily rate, this is hourly rate. And for the rest day plus a special holiday, and when you performed, it will be again, this is for daily, it's not yet the overtime, it's not yet overtime hours or beyond 8 hours is not yet included. So meaning you have 1.50. And for the regular holiday, 2 or double pay. And for regular holiday but you did not work, you still have 1. It happens sometimes in the company. It depends to your employer and or the contract that you have. And for OT on regular workday, it is 1.25% of the hourly rate. Same in the first row. And for the OT on the rest day or special holiday, as you can see here, your daily rate is 1.30. So meaning, if you perform an OT during those days, you will be having 1.3 of hourly rate. That's why we need to multiply them. We need to multiply them to 130 and it is 1.69 or 169%, 169%. And if your OT happens during a regular holiday, so meaning you already have a daily rate of double pay, right? Because you work in regular holiday and at the same time you've done an OT. That's why we are going to multiply it by 1.3. And with that in mind, you will be having a rate of 260% on that day. Okay, with your OTRs. Okay, now, for example, your daily rate is 600 and your hourly rate will be 75. So as you can see, this is the 8 hours working days. We tend to divide it for us to get your hourly rate. For example, you have an OT of on a regular day, overtime on a regular day. So as you can see, the rate type during the regular day is 125%. So the result will be 75 times 1.25, you will be having 93.75 per hour. Okay, next, work on rest day. And for the rest day again, we all know that the rate type is 130% daily rate. So meaning you need to multiply your daily rate times 1.30, you will be having 780 per day. Next, and what if you work on a regular holiday? So as we all know, during regular holiday, if you work, you will be having double pay or 200%. So meaning 600 times 2 will be 1,200. That will be your daily rate if you work on a regular holiday. And if you have an OT on regular holiday, the rate type will be 260%. And so, of course, we are going to multiply it on the hourly rate. It will be 195 per hour. So your overtime pay during the regular holiday is 195 per hour. Why? Because we tend to multiply the 200% times by the 130%. That's why we have a 260 as our multiplier if we have an OT on regular holiday. Again, we have 260% here because during a regular holiday, you will have a double pay, so it means 200%. And since you have an OT during holiday, meaning it will be 130%. So if we are going to multiply that, we will have 260%. Okay, I hope you got my point. That's it. Now, what about the gross income? So when we say gross income, it is the total earnings before deductions. Again, total earnings before the deduction. So it includes the allowances, bonuses, daily rate, OT, and so on and so forth. So in the Philippines, employee benefits include mandatory and supplemental allowances, and of course, bonuses. So what is mandatory benefits? So it is required by law, such as the 13th month pay or mandated by law. So what are they? So we have here SSS, which provides social insurance coverage, including retirement, disability, sickness. Don't worry because we are going to discuss this further in our next video. And of course, we have here PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, and 13th-month pay. And of course, we have a thing we called service incentive leave. Okay, let's go back to discuss it each. So in SSS, it is an insurance coverage including retirement, disability, sickness, maternity, and death benefits. And for PhilHealth, or also known as Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, it offers health insurance. And for Pag-ibig Fund, Home Development Mutual Fund, a government-managed savings for the housing program. And of course, the 13th-month pay, a mandatory bonus. And we have here an SIL. SIL means service incentive leave. Employees with at least 1 year of service are entitled to 5 days of paid leave. Next one, maternity and paternity leave, mandated leave for new mothers and fathers. Next one, holiday pay. Employees are entitled to pay for working on designated holidays, just like what we discussed a while ago. For the overtime pay, did not we discuss? And night shift differential. Additional pay for employees working night shifts. Next is the supplemental benefits. It is offered at the employer's discretion. These are benefits provided by employers in addition to legally mandated benefits. These are often used to attract and retain talent. So these are things what we call additional incentives. So what are they? We have here private health insurance. So many employers offer private health insurance to supplement field health coverage. And next one, group life insurance provides financial security for employees and their families in case of death. Next, additional paid time off. Beyond the 5 days of sick incentive leave, employers may offer extra vacation, sick, or personal days. Those are the supplemental benefits. Another one are the performance bonuses. This can be based on individual or company performance. Next one is flexible work arrangements, allowing for remote work, flexible hours, or compressed work weeks, just like work from home. Next, employee wellness programs, offering programs like gym memberships, health screenings, or counseling services. And of course, other bonuses like Christmas or mid-year bonuses, profit sharing, or other incentives that are common. Again, it depends on your employer. But for the mandated ones, it is required by the law. Alright, what about the net income? So when we say net income, after we discuss the gross income and we discuss those allowances, etc., those in the net income, these are the take-home pay after all the deductions being made. So what are those deductions? We will discuss that in our next video, okay? Thank you for listening and see you in our next video. Goodbye and happy learning.